Let's play this forest instead of the Bojesu. Alright, so the idea here, guys, welcome to the stream. Took me 8 minutes to start. We're playing scales, we're playing, the cards. You know these cards, you like this cards. That's why you're here. Patchwork, Ravagers, all that. Playing 4 Steerings, 3 Welding Jars. The point is, this deck is playing blue and green, and red, actually. And it's doing so in a very interesting manner, in my opinion. It's doing that for 3 reasons. 3 cards, basically. In the main deck, the only blue card, or card that utilizes blue, is Ether Spellbomb. The Spellbomb, you can play blue to bounce something. Including your own Ravager, including, whatever. It's a pretty good flexible card. You can also cycle it if needed. And you can search that, of course, with Urza Saga. It's amazing to me that he only plays 2 Yavin Via Coast. I don't know, this mana base is crazy. The other reason to play blue is Otawara, Soaring City. This is basically a colorless land for the deck that has a very nice channel ability. Sort of like Sokenzai when you play red. I like this card a lot. This basically bounces a artifact, creature, and channel planeswalker, so non-land basically. Then you have 4 Spires of Industry, which both tap for blue and for red, so it's pretty nice. And for white for Zavas, so pretty hard in there. The originally had 2 Ojesus, but I just don't own 2 at the moment, and I need to sell a bunch of cards for it. And the other blue card is Akame Rinse. Akame Rinse allows you to basically, for 3 mana, put any artifact on top of the graveyard on top of the deck, which basically allows you to kind of keep looping Ballistas, Ravagers that are in the graveyard, right? So when you get to 5 mana, you can just keep doing this and keep drawing Ballistas every turn. It's kind of hot. It's something that is really cool. You can search for it with Steerings, and you can search for it for the 1-of Expedition map on the sideboard, which is pretty crazy, but cool anyhow. 4 Nature's Claims for the matchup burn and Titan matchups, 4 Metallic Rebukes, and that is the main reason to play blue. The main reason to play blue, and you'll wonder, why necessary? Because, well, the good thing with Metallic Rebuke, is that it only really costs 1 mana when you have so many artifacts. And it's very good against the things we're bad against. So think the following, guys. So let's just have a look here. What are we bad against if you look here? Well, we're not bad against Murder. We're not bad against Murder. Can be bad against Crashing Footholds because they have Force of Vigor and Crashing Footholds. We can be bad against Titan. We can be bad against Yagmoths. We can be bad against Living Ends. So you see all the bad decks, the decks we're bad against, combo decks, Belcher, all of those stuff. Blue just takes care of that. You just counter the thing. They're wrecked at that point. And then the other decks, you can bring in some interaction against, for example, Azorius Control or Blink. I don't think that is a great idea. I think the best idea is to actually just use counter spells for the bad matchups. And even the guy wrote a cyber guide. So we're going to just go to it. You can find this in the Discord. So we'll just follow the cyber guide. Amazing, at least here. So we're just going to follow it. This is great. All right, mate. See ya. So let's try it. I'm very excited. 2 Bonge Fires, they're kind of like a bad card in general, but I mean, it's really bad. But it's also decent. And, the usuals on the side. But I don't love this Damping Sphere. Void Mirror, Relic, Exploit. I think this is too few graveyard hate. But, whatever. I'm just trying all these guys. You could also play Gemraiser. I think that would be a good idea. Only 1 basic is kind of weird. I feel like it comes up a lot that you want the second one. Like, people will still play Fillering. People will still play cards that basically punish you for not having basics. So. Better to run a split of Rapid, yes, but I don't have Rapid Realization and I'm too lazy to buy it. So, but I will buy because I need to buy a second Bozesu. The original list had the second Bozesu, but I just had to carry for a forest. Not for any particular reason. I think these Groves of the Born Willows could easily be forests. Or botanical, or, just forests, I think. So you have, more basics. At least I would play 3 basics. 2, 3 basics. Like, It's so bad if you put in Blood Moon June, you cannot cast your green spells. Definitely don't want a basic island though. Guys, you have to see my new cup. It's a cup I bought in Italy. Handmade. Beautiful. Beautiful cup. And I guess I could update Stream Decker while we wait. So now he's gonna find a match immediately. If I can save there, why do you show me that spot first? Magic Online. Alright, so we're on the play. I'm playing in 10 days or so is this hand good? Is this stream working okay? Is this hand any good? We have 3 lands, we have range strings. We have a good strings for a saga, and this hand gets pretty good. Yeah, let's keep it. It's, you know, it's hard to know. If I knew the matchup, I would know, but like double Ballista and progress. I guess you doesn't really matter here. This is bad if we draw exactly patchwork, which we do. Shit. We could put the Bojason, but I'm kind of inclined to keep the Bojason in hand in case we need it. White. Alright, that's maybe hammer. So it could be that Bojason is good. We're kind of missing out a counter here, but it's fine. We could draw a 1-drop. I mean, we have 4 Nature's Claims to Pongify, so this matchup should be okay. Oh, it's not. Isn't a hammer? Yeah, prismatic ending. Oh. So I'm probably gonna trade here if they offer me a trade. Like pretty close to for sure. Caldera, alright, so it's maybe not hammer. Not offering the trade, I see. I can let them draw a card. Fine. And we can just raise them, I guess. They put a Caldera down. I think this is fine. Let them draw a card. That's actually fine. I mean, it's kind of good to play the Welding Jar, so I actually dodge the... We die with the 3-3. They double block. They're stupid, so they're not doing that. Force of Virtue, guys. Did you see that one coming? I mean, still not a great block. Alright. Just like that, they beat the card. I think we can very easily raise the Caldera, though. I mean, I guess, yeah. We're 19. 5, 6, I guess. Very virtuous gamer, indeed. Alright, it's a 1-2, 1-3, guys. Potent. This, like, mana base is already hurting my feelings. Should I play, like, 2? This would be 5-5. This is better, right? Play 2, be a bit aggressive. Next time I can cycle the Waterlogged Groove. Yeah, let's do that. You know, we can block with 1 and move the counters to the other one and be fine. This is 9 damage already. These Waterlogged Grooves I really don't like. But I guess it will be okay here. We'll just cycle it and be happy. It's 9 damage. They could double block. They chomp. Sure. Alright. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. They play the card. They have another Horizon Canopy. They are playing Hammer somehow. Holy cow. For real? I can't believe they actually play Hammer. That's funny. That's a very funny situation. They actually only had 3 artifacts, so I couldn't really think it. So, am I dead here? Yes, I am dead. Alright, the opponent was just playing the cards, guys. He's just playing the cards, and they got us. I don't think Rebuke is that amazing against Hammer. Let's look at the sideboard list. So, Morktide, Amulet, Hammer. Spell is MVP, 2.5 for claims, 1 needle. I also know this that it is a trap. Yeah, I do believe it. 3 jars for Patchwork. He's just so doo-doo. Alright, so we take this, we take jars. Makes sense to me. And we bring in Funkifies and Claims, and we bring in the Pithing. I don't love the Pithing Needle specifically, but whatever. It's gonna follow Cyber Guy, guys. Beautiful. So we got the Patchwork because, yes, I just saw it's not that great in this matchup. Dude, Force of Virtue, guys. I mean, what can you do? Force of Virtue got us. Hey, ChenDK, hello, man. Dude, that's 24 1-drops. Isn't this the dream? Alright, whatever. This could be with Jesu. I mean, we have Ravager, we have Double Stings, we have a Claim, so we don't die turn 2. You can Pithing Needle stuff. So far, I lost game 1 to a 16-16 Caldra. So I can tell you that I have no idea. Let's Steerings. Not the most exciting start to start with Steerings, but getting a Saga is kind of a big game. Not really interested in anything else, so just might pick up the Saga. Like, Steering Sync for the Saga is one of the best plays in the deck. So it's kind of a good argument to play. We could do a couple of things here. We could. I'm never playing the Saga. We could play Steering, Pithing Needle, and pay the tax, but that's kind of weird. Just gonna play Ravager and pass. And then let's see. So they play second Paladins. Let's see. I mean, if they have a hammer, they have a hammer. You know what I mean, guys? That's just life. Well, they do have a hammer. They did have a hammer, peeps. So you can champ here for days, so I'm not really too worried. I mean, I guess I lose to Shadow Spear if I make a construct. Yeah, I lose to Shadow Spear. I don't know. I know I can just go to something. I was just wondering. Okay, if I chomp and they have exactly Shadow Spear, I die. What about if I don't chomp? I don't really want them to draw a card. That's kind of bad. So let's just do this. Let's just try to chomp. If they have Shadow Spear, they have Shadow Spear. You know, I guess. They just have it, you know. If they have it, they have it. That's fine. But they don't have it, apparently. You know, you can just make blockers against that, you know. We're just gonna play a second Saga. That's a doo-doo paddling. So they can kill us next turn, which is... we can get a construct and get a drum. It's interesting. I don't love playing the Pithing Needle. They only have 2 artifacts, right? I guess I can activate. Construct Drum doesn't look the worst. I mean, Construct... I mean, probably Construct Claim is the best. So it's gonna play... Okay, let's see. I guess we can get Ether Spellbomb, actually. Ah, that's kind of hot. That is cool. That is very cool, actually. Because we can just bounce this guy and be like, hey. Hey! Good attack. Don't think they block. So, now we have the spell bomb. We can mount these end of turn. I mean, it's not... Kinda need to block, right? I could bounce now, and then they recast it, and that's kind of bad, so... I think bouncing end of turn, then going claim. I don't have 2 artifacts at the moment. So this will be 1, 2, 3 artifacts. Wow, they're not moving the hammer? That's a mistake. Right, they don't have 2 artifacts at the moment. So gonna go ahead and we get steering, speed attacks. Yeah, I like that. Steerings, speed attacks, name hammer. They exile the other as percentage. This is crazy though, they're playing this. So I can pay the tax and just play the theme, So I actually can just pay the tax, name Pithing Needle. Nice, dude. That's awesome. So I think we pay the tax. We put a Pithing Needle, name hammer. Although if they have another hammer, it's kind of sad, but whatever. Yeah, they play Force of Virtue. It's the second one they play. Alright, we have land, so we're just gonna keep these. So now we can play our Needle, name, hammer. So we can name Colossus. And if they attack here, I mean, I guess we lose to second hammer. There's no playing around that. But we lost to it last turn too, so they need to repeat, right? I guess they can cycle these. Dude, I thought for a second I had an Pithing Needle with this. I don't have 3 mana available. They only have 2 artifacts. I guess they can activate these. If they have like a Fragmentize or something. Right, they cycle that too. That's good for us. They're looking for a second hammer here, basically. If they get a second hammer, they win. Probably they offer me the trade here. I will take it and side the Pithing Needle. Alright, but they have 2 cards in hand now. Alright, since that they're gonna attack me with Ingmars Nexus and completely tap out, which is alright. Next turn we have double claim on that's a trigger. And the question is, do we want to make a dude next turn? Or do we want to... I think I want to try to kill them. Let's play these. So... I could play Zavas and still have Construct plus... Construct plus Claim. So important thing is not to die next turn, basically. That's the thing. And then we can probably figure out a way to win. Alright, so let's do that. Let's just play as a Vase. And let's pass with Construct plus Claim. That sounds pretty good. What are they use for Severe, apparently. That's very good, Kaladar, mate. What list did you play? Did you play my list, or did you, make up your own? We also have the second claim, Two cards in their hands. We don't know what they are. Activating Mouse Nexus. So if they only attack me with Mouse Nexus, I guess okay, the safest is not to do anything, right? They attack me with that too. Don't really care. Sure. All right. That's an Ozolis. That's kind of nice. That's a good change, I think. All right, this is lethal, guys. I think so. So what can we get? Anyway, with Ionic Mana. You can get a draw, which doesn't really do anything. Just get a Seconds of Us, I think. Oh, they still have this guy. It's lethal, right? So I sack here is a 4/4, sack here is a 5/5, sack here is a 6/6. 3 counters go here, that's 9. So 3 here, 9. Yeah, that's lethal. So I mean, I give them one more card to draw, which I maybe can avoid. I will avoid it. I'm gonna draw. So I need to pay 2, right? So I can just play my Ballista here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. I don't think my opponent has anything. But I think they could have used it already. Dude, think about it. I'm scared they shock it. So maybe I have a path to exile. That could be the thing, right? So do I need to sack the Construct? Force of Virtue is 1/10 of a hammer. Indeed, you only need 10 Forces of Virtues to... So now if I put here, that's 8. So 7 will go here. That will be an 8/8 and 10/18. So it's missing 1. I think it's best to just sack this guy. All right, they're dead. So 8 plus 1. Yeah, it's funny that we won with... Okay, the Pithing Needle was really good in this match, in this game. Either Problem also was very good. Dude, but Force of Virtue and Esper Sentinel is a thing, though. Force of Virtue and Esper Sentinel is a thing. I don't know how good of a thing, because you're spending 2 cards to draw 1. Like, that's what they did. But they didn't even get to draw the card. And my opponent is... Alright, they figured it out. The math matched. So far, I'm liking the list. Alright, so this is what we got. 4 claims, 2 Pongifies, 1 Pithing Needle. I don't think we want to make any changes. Patchwork is kind of meh, Welding Jar is kind of meh. Let's go. Somebody was asking in the 100 Skills Facebook. They've been hurt by Fury too many times. Wow, I think this hand is just basically unplayable. Like, what's the plan with this hand? Play turn 1 Zavast on 2 Saya, Pongify things. The Pongify looks horrendous here. I guess. I don't know. I guess I keep it. It has interaction on the draw. I guess that's the best way. Alright, let's go. I keep it, guys. I mean, it's on the draw. We have interaction. I'm just gonna go turn 1 S for something like it every single game. By the way, the most fun thing about playing skills is the opponent is so confused when who died out. Yes, I know. It's actually the best. No zero drop is good news. It's gonna play Zavas here. Yeah, when they're confused, like especially with the Ozolis, I feel the Ozolis is really the best one here. We can even Beating Needle name. They got that. Alright, what's the plan here, guys? We definitely don't want to run our... We're gonna run our Saga, right? Alright, so we're gonna do two things. We're gonna play our Saga. When the opponent don't know to play against skills, it's great. You can kill them out of nowhere. Yes. Then you just need to go deck. That's the command. If it doesn't work, necessary will give it to you. Alright, so what we can do here is we're gonna play a Pithing Needle. Name Colossus Hammer, right? They got Colossus Hammer here. I think they maybe have Calder in hand. That would be kind of brutal, but it's gonna name Colossus Hammer. Why? Because I don't want to name Saga, because I have my own Saga. And if they're making constructs, I'm fine. Alright, so I'm gonna name Colossus Hammer. My hope is that they go like double hammer on this Homeforge Mystic and then they get Pongified. Pongify is so ridiculous. How does rapid hybridization look like? Holy shit, my opponent is like... What a madman, man, with the forces. What a madman. He's not returning exile white cards. This is just... I'm not blocking opponent. I'm sure my opponent's gonna double hammer me here. Right? Yes! Rapid hybridization. Well, you got a monkey. I wanted to do this after they targeted because they could target the monkey with it. How does rapid hybridization look? Because Monkify looks ridiculous. Oh, it's a 4/4 though. How does it look like? It's much more ugly. It's much more ugly. I prefer the Bongify. It's much more ridiculous. Dude, I have a Pithing Needle on the freaking thing, so we're good. They're also missing land drops here. I also have another Bongify. I could Bongify this. You might think about it. I have a Pithing Needle on the hammer. I mean, they exiled Cigarra number 2. I guess we just chill, guys. We just make a construct and we get a hit, you know. I can take a hit. Does this have trample? No, right? Just an ape. What does dude? What does rapid? So, all right. I don't die to yet another hammer. It's correct, right? So let's make a construct now before they find the Pithing Needle, right? Let's not be stupid here. Alright, let's make the construct now, because if they find Pithing Needle and they name... I know I could have claimed this. Maybe that could have been good. But I think that if they don't draw land, they're kind of forced to find draw, right? Just gonna get our Ozolis. We're gonna play it slow. We have a lot of interaction in hand. Dude, 4/4 ape for 3 mana? Oh shit, they got a Shadow Spear. They went ham, man. Okay, they found a land. Okay. Luros in hand? Nettle sees 2. Okay, guys, this is getting problematic. Now the queen is we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, dude. 11, 11. No, they decided not to do it? That's kind of crazy to me. They decided not to do it. All right. Monkey versus robot. And can we kill them here? I tap, get an Ozolis. No. It's all lasts until the monkey tramples, indeed. But we have a claim, so we're fine. So I guess we get an Ozolis here. I guess we'll die if land into hammer. Do we make a concert? Do we play a ballista? I think we just make an Ozolis. Sorry, we make a dude. We find an Ozolis. We can find an Ether Spellbomb and bounce this. Then they equip here. I can't bounce it right now, so. So many options, guys. Okay, but I think the Ozolis is just the better one. Now you can claim something. Don't to bounce the monkey would be hilarious. But I didn't have blue mana. I didn't remember about that. So, I mean, I don't think they can really attack us. Like, really attack us, you know? We can claim this, block it. Dude, if my opponent has like double hammer or something, I'm gonna be very sad. I've been liking the 24 lands plus drum though. Whoa. They're coming in, guys. Dude, Force of Virtue plus Inmo Nexus. You laugh until you're like, fuck. We can claim the Inmo's Nexus. Dude, we can also just activate this, eat this. I think claiming the Shadow Spear is kind of good. Take 8, go to 6. That's kind of bad. I mean, with our Ravager, we win. We claim the Shadow Spear. Just claim the Shadow Spear, shall we? We can also claim this, and that just they go to Stone Age. Let's claim the Shadow Spear. You're claimed. My opponent's like, how do you play so much interaction? We block the monkey. These we can block next turn, and they don't have a Shadow Spear anymore, right? So unless they play 2 Shadow Spears, we're fine. Monkey down. You go to 7 life. Opponent has another Ingmoss. And a Spinley Drum, so that's like the last card there. Dude, we can even activate this for the mana. Oh my god. Dude, so much interaction here. So much. Dude, so much interaction. You just bounce this, right? This doesn't even say land. This actually can bounce a creature. How much does this cost now? 3 mana. Alright, so we could just play a ballista, hold up Pongify, be happy. These are 6/6s. This can be 8/8s and block. No, I'll let the War next turn. You can just attack them, put it to 12. I think there's no way to kill me. And since I'm attacking, might as well just give them the damage. Like, I want them to attack, block with the Zavas, put the counters here, and kill them next turn. I have a Pongify, so I cannot die to, like, Hammer. I have double blocker if they find some interaction. They don't really have a lot of mana. Like, they do have... Okay, they found a land, so we're good. Maybe activate this one, too. That's not a good idea. So I take 4... Alright, so we won here, basically. Ah, okay, they don't. Alright, I can bounce that now. So I could fly these. Could fly these, put 2/-1 counters here. That's be. So this is how much is this? So I take 4. That's 12. Yeah, this is lethal, so no need to do anything else. Just gonna Otawara them out of the game. Dude, so many blue cards. So many blue cards. I could even, like, Pongify my own dude. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Look at the look at the monsters we're making. Look at these, guys. Just have it all. Like, my opponent's gonna be so mad when the following happens. Let's stand, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Blue. Why haven't I played Lord Blue in my life? The funniest. Dude, I took forever for this game. I'm sorry, guys. We're just reading blue cards. Like, that gets slightly more complicated, but this was fun. Otawara better than Force of Virtue, guys. There were many things we could have done there, but I think this was the biggest moral victory. Like, the biggest message was sent that way. We killed them with an ape. Starting to believe. I can't find my sunglasses, so I'm just gonna put the starting to believe, and it's like slowly the dice comes into my eye, and it gets to 6. Oh Lord, look at we just toyed with them, you know. We're like, yeah, here's the land, here's the monkey, here's an ether spell bomb. I mean, we actually lost that game if they hadn't had like another hammer, I think. No, we never actually lost that game. It was game 2. Playing in Super Kazola. How to mold his hand? Not possible. All right. Turn to patchwork. Let's go. We have not run a harness skills yet. We only drew it there to be like it. Opponent, what do you got? All right, guys. Do you think I'm gonna roll a 6? Oh boy, I did actually. Shit, man. So much stuff. Like, the thing is with blue. Blue is the fancy color of Magic. Is the like upper echelon kind of color. You know what I mean? All right. Since they're doing this, I'm not like too hot on Ojesu, I guess. So I can just play my Ojesu out. I can see the people having 2. I need to buy another one. So this is gonna go with Ojesu and Steerings, you know what I mean? Like, we need to use our mana in these matchups. Getting like a Welding Jar is a big game. Getting a Saga is a big game. None of this is particularly big at all, but we can get as a Vase, I guess. The problem is if we play Patchwork and my opponent random 6 me, maybe this control actually. But still, I think it's a good pick. So I cannot see the appeal of 2 Bojaces. I just need to buy the second one. I don't own Bongify actually. I need to get it. I think I own all the cards except the Bongify. I mean, honestly, Bongify could just be a dismember, but Volan has been baffled. Now let me check. Maybe I own the Bongify. It's the best feeling as a card hoarder when you like hoard a lot of cards, and then one day you actually end up playing with them. I mean, my opponent's gonna counter my next play, but that's just life. Like, I have all the blues cards. I think we'll just play a Patchwork, you know what I mean? If they don't have it... Yeah, I know. Bongify is probably better. Like... Uh, I sort of think you messed up there. I don't think that was the play that was intended. My opponent. I think you might think. Like you might think. Did you guys see that they fire nice my line when I was stopped? Place. Why not just fire nice my line? My opponent new to modern. They're 3-0, so maybe it's like their tactic. They make you relax. Then they like it. Alright, so I guess it's the time to play the English. 25 is definitely way better than the other cards. Maybe I could have Supreme Break here. That's just life again. Such is the life of the guy that goes on the draw versus the control deck. My opponent just passed. Just passed, guys. I mean, I love to play this for a bit more, but I think it's fine to play it now. Maybe I could have Snapcaster. Maybe I could in fact have Snapcaster, have a bolt and pay for it. But I can just put the counters here, that's fine. So. Snapcaster doesn't really do... I guess they can Snapcaster... No, they can't really snap. They can Snapcaster bolt this, but then that doesn't do anything, right? So let's attack them. Yeah, they just misplayed, that's okay. Sometimes, you know, when you're new to MTGO, these things happen. Charm. Oh, they have the Snapcaster. Why didn't they just block and bolt me? Sure thing, yes. It's not the biggest deal. You can play Ballista next turn, being the Snapcaster. Maybe they have Fury. They pay for attacks and kill everyone. I must probably playing Blood Moon, right? Like it. Didn't really use our mana super well last turn. Alright, that scales. Let's play it. Maybe counter this. This is a great force. Oh, Force of Negation. I mean, I kind of have to play to the board here, guys, so let's just go. Solves. I just like killing these and just attacking them. My opponent can Snapcaster Fire me, I guess. Alright, it's Mary Lush. I guess they can find Supreme Break, and that probably means that we lose, but they also gonna take quite a lot of damage here, right? They're gonna take 6, 7. I don't think they play Solitude. My opponent's playing just playing Blood Moon. I don't think they play they can charm these. Oh, that's a... Oh, they're shocking. Interesting. Alright, so we have these. That's pretty good. We can deal them 4, 5, 6 damage. They can Snapcaster... Nothing. They're playing Unholy Heat on their deck, though. That looks like a very bad shock. They tap that. That's their turn. Alright, so if this is their turn... Alright, let them pay for words. You can sack it to not let them draw a card. That's bad. So let them pay for the ward. Then we'll just go here. Hit them for 3 and 1 poison. It's always good to get the 1 poison damage. You know, I'm not doing anything else with my mana anyway. Get the Saga rolling, and then you go. Snapcaster nice the top line, yeah. That's a play. That's 3 cards in hands. They are dead on board if they don't have anything. And we have a construct to make. We have the Vaz, which can sag if they try to steal shit, so it's pretty good. Now they have fire. What are you gonna do? Just stop my yours aside? Huh. They're dead to a lot of draws. We could activate Imos with the mana from the Saga. They're kind of dead to a lot of draws here. So you can play a Ballista, deal 2 here. Or just, yeah, let's just not do that. Okay, let's find it back. So they're playing basically, oh shit, this is the cards. This is the card, guys. This is why you put blue in your deck. They are forced to block this guy. So these 2 will go through. So last end of turn we can put a Ballista on top of our deck. Which is kind of hard. There will be some in July. Yeah. Dude. Academy Ruins is crazy good here. Like, it's gonna, my opponents have 2 life. I will just put a Ballista on top of my deck. I will keep doing that until they run out of battery. You know what I mean? That's enough to consider. Sure, we beat them. So I think they're gonna be in a couple of, in July. Beginning of July is like the first big one, and that will be some of the shop. Yeah, Cameron is pretty good. They're playing 4 Snapcasters. I don't know if Relic is worth it though, probably not. Special map looks interesting. We could bring in something like this. All right, let's see. Like, there's a cyber guy, guys. Let's not think. Blue-white control. So my plan for this matchup at Dallas was to slow play since game 1 is favored, and we wouldn't get the finish game 2 if we did this. I love it. So he takes out this Ether Spellbomb, which makes sense. And he takes out three jars and 2 scales. I think I like to keep 1 jar. And he also brings in the Pithing Needle. I like to keep 1 jar, got the scales. I think that was my idea to start. Mappa's Rings is the dream. I have 3 rebukes. I leave 1 jar in. What did I cut that he didn't? Sorry, what I didn't cut? He brings the 4 rebukes. I think 4 rebukes is a bit much. They play the Fairy Unraveler. So I think 3 rebukes is fine. We bring the needle, we bring the map. I didn't even bring the relic. I know. Alright, let's try it. I normally don't cut all my jars, but I guess it's okay. You can cut an Ozolis in this matchup, but they have a... yeah, so the thing with scales in this matchup is that you kind of don't win because of it, you know what I mean? We have Saga, we have... Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play this on turn 1, and they're gonna exile it. Or they're gonna spell burst it or something. Double Saga is very good. I like this Botanical Sandem because it's a blue line that doesn't cost you life to tap. So, oh, shocks. Ops. That's kind of weird, man. Is it really worth it to up right now? What are you looking for? This doesn't matter at all. I'm just gonna play the Saga and pass. I was gonna just play the Saga anyway. Alright, that I guess it matters. I'm just gonna play the Saga and pass. Put pressure with that first. You know what I mean? If my opponent like what is this? Charm edit. Oh shit. They're actually playing Blood Moon. Alright. What a deck my opponent's playing? Snapcaster. They're playing no planes. Still have the green, which is cute. They bolted. And they did ice correctly, yeah. I mean, we can even find Mojesh to answer this. I don't think my opponent has bolt. They would have bolted this. They did it last time. That's sucky. They should have attacked here. I think I need to sack my Ravager. Yeah, it sucks, but that's what it is. I'm kind of rolling on this patchy now. Skills is much worse than Steerings in this match. Skills is not really adding a lot of value. Opponent does not have white at all. That sucks a lot. That actually sucks a lot. Been like a million for one here. Alright, that's actually pretty decent. I could put Jace with this right now and put 2 counters on the Moss. So I play 2 forests, guys. I don't love giving them mana though. I guess they will have interaction. Let's just do it on their turn. Let's just do it on their turn, guys. Let's not do it now. Like, Steerings actually finds you the card you want, whereas Scales is not the one of the cards you want. Yeah, this is nice. It's also uncounterable. So. Like, we give them an island, just fine. We do play the Saga. No. We could try to force them to use a removal on Ingmoss, and since I have a million lands, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna try that. Like, this is kind of putting some pressure on them. Yeah, another ball, yeah, another ball. Yeah, they do. Okay. I mean, we kind of get back to the Stone Age this way, but they also don't have any removal left, so. There's so many lands that I'm kind of almost fine. No, don't steal this. Alright, they could have just stolen this. Like, they steal these, I guess that gives them... Alright, that's press. They also... Dude, how can they play this greedy? So they're playing Blue Moon, basically. So they're looking for Blood Moon here. Snapcaster. They exiled it. So they need to play it now. What are they playing? Bolt me? Bolt. Dude, this is like the worst play. I guess they get a pretty big Snapcaster. All things considered, they get a pretty big Snapcaster. Dude, that's a 5-4 Snapcaster. Oh ho. So we play the Osleys here. We pass. I take 5 here. I don't think my opponent's like close to killing me. I think I may actually just get a relic. Yeah, dude. They're both owned by me though. So yeah. Then I get the relic out. It's actually kind of good here. We also got on the map, but I'm at 12 life, which is not a lot. So I'm just gonna play this tapped. I can raise them, I think. I mean, unless I have like a million bolts. No. Ah, that's so shitty, dude. That's so shitty. Ah, my opponent's just getting me, guys. What can I do? Blood Moon, dress down. Their deck makes no sense in my mind. So I take 5 here. Alright, I'll cast my relic. Everyone has 6 cards in their hands. They've basically been all 2-for-1s this game. Jeez. I mean, they can snap bolt me now. Or not. Alright, let's play scales. They forced it last time, so. Let's play Hangover Walker. I go to 1. I think it's fine to play this. Just use my mana. They'll try to steal it. That's worse. Do you think that I have to say yes? Maybe they steal this one. Alright, guys. They stole the Ozulis. They beat us because they stole our things. I don't think I need Pithing Needle. I do think I need Welding Jar and all this red removal. And Harness Skills as well. I think this looks kind of terrible. So I got it. And I could cut another Saga. Let's do that. They play Dress Down and Blood Moon, so. So I completely missed what they were playing game 1. I thought they were playing more like a blue-red. Like, sorry, blue-white control with a red splash, but it's the opposite. This card hand doesn't do much at all. Like, too many enablers. Too little game, I guess. It's a way to describe it. We also just steering zone 1, try to find Apache. I guess that's the best one. Like, let's do that. Let's steering zone 1, try to find Apache. Yeah, that's also what I believe. Might as well just overload it. Like, I can go turn 1 steerings, find a good card to play on turn 2, and then just play that, right? And then follow up with scales and Ozulis, for example. That looks pretty strong. So I think that's a way. We get them 1 live with the growth, but it's okay. It's just mulligan. I mean, you know, it's not the greatest. We could also play a scales and hope to draw a 2-drop, but then we don't draw a 2-drop. It gets pretty awkward. I guess if we don't find exactly Patchy's bad. I believe, guys. I'm a believer in the Patchy. I believe Patchy will show up. But yeah, I think against all the red removal, you do want the skills because that's just the way it is. So let's start with steering. Maybe they also had force of negation in their deck game 1, so maybe force this. And them thinking about it makes me think that maybe they have force. I'm kind of, you know, being 2 cards up for ancient steerings and 1 mana is definitely something I'm interested. The also is more important than the skills in this matchup. Alright, there's an Urza Saga, Walking Ballista, Zavas. lots of good options here. Saga is also good. Saga is not a bad pickup at all. Because even if they Blood Moon on turn 3, we still get to make a construct. They are a force game 1, yeah. So even if they Saga on 3, we still get to make a construct. Sorry, they Blood Moon me on 3, they still get to make a construct. Let's just get a Ballista. None of these cards is super amazing, honestly. Savaz, we could go Scale Savaz, but then they just bolt it. Same with Ballista. So I think let's just go for the Saga route. And just, you know, draw good cards. They did have a force game 1, yeah. I think that's why they're thinking about it now. They do not play Marge, I don't believe, so... so Split Scales. I'm just gonna play my Saga here, just to get the counters down as soon as possible. This can also find as a forest. They can Fire Nice us, I guess. We also find a Relic to keep the graveyard low, so they cannot do the snappy thing. So, I mean, if they just jam a Blood Moon here, it's alright. I mean, they don't have the Blood Moon, we're also in a good position. It could also be that they do not have a second island, so they got themselves down to 1 blue. Let's check on the bottom. I'm pretty sure they're looking for Blood Moon here. This is also a good look for Wajesu if needed. I think I have Dress down here. We did cut the Pity Needle from the deck, sadly. I guess Metallic Rebuke would be amazing here, but I guess my opponent could have Dress down, and that would be kind of bad. But also, you can force them to have it. Right? Maybe they don't have it, we're good. Let me just... Alright. They're doing it in my main phase, which is interesting. I did have the Dress down. Alright, so these dice... Good steerings for the thing. We could play them up. Kind of like playing the map, honestly. So we can even like map for Saga next turn. Iteration. If we draw a Ravager, we win, right? Because we just... Maybe that was the play, actually. Steering sim for Ravager. I mean, they can counter it. So we could play a Saga, we could just develop our stuff. So I think we're just gonna develop our our play here. So we're just gonna go... We're gonna get a Saga here. We also get a Kami Ruins, but I think Saga is fine. Saga forces them to do stuff, right? And we're gonna play a second skills. We're gonna play steerings, so we can set up like a Ravager. Yeah, Ravager is just securely they tap out, right? So kind of like that. That means basically they cannot tap out of this blue. So I can make a construct and play I can play scales here, so let's play that. I can also relic their graveyard. They find a Trine, which is very interesting to me. They kind of snap theirs down. Snapcaster says Soul Sorcery, right? Which will be pretty cool. Instant Sorcery, yeah. But we can definitely find now. Can make a construct here, which I don't dislike. And just fine as a Ass. That's why you keep back the Welling Judge, guys. Now they're bold, their Unholy Hits are so much worse. So we have this, and they have so little red mana. I guess they can have everything, right? But then that means we can resolve the Ravager. All right. I'm not gonna play my Ravager, I don't believe. Nor my Otawara. So my Otawara has 3 mana to bounce my Zavas. It's kind of cool. I'm not really in the mana right now. Snap. I guess they can snap Bolt. Well, snap Opt, right? They have double sack here, so they can't really steal my shit. They put a card on the bottom. So they block here. They have 6 mana at the moment. Why would you tap this? I was so confused because they play Hollow Fountain and the Raveling Triumph, but I have not seen a white spell yet. Yeah, it's a good thing that they cannot snap the snap back the present. They have Armage's Charm. They're gonna try to steal this, and we're just gonna destroy it. Maybe just pass with it. Alright, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to either steal the Ozelis or steal the dude, and then we're just gonna let them have it, right? So it's gonna say, okay. you know, they have this armageddon charm they really want to use. So now they're gonna steal either the Ozelis or the dude or this dude or one of them basically. And then they're gonna die to the Ravager plus the second one. Sure, you bet. Unless they have Solitude in their deck, which I don't believe they do. They are actually dead. What did I do that for? Alright, guys, just sometimes you just want to make your opponent believe. Okay? So this Ravager a while back was good. You know, like we found the Ravager with his steerings before. That was pretty good. Just gonna go. Yeah. Alright, we got them, boys. The Ravager we found a while. I don't know why I played that. The Dazzles, okay? Don't have me. Oof. Long games though, but fun. Alright. I want to use on my mana exactly. So the steering's getting the Ravager meant that unless they found a Blood Moon, I think they probably play only like 2 Blood Moons, so I don't know. The map was pretty cool, eh? The map was better than animation module. Because it found as a Saga, which found as a Zavaz, and you know, kept going. Playing Young Dino. Alright. Is Young Dino a burn player? It's a question on everyone's mind, guys. That's the question that we want to answer. Alright. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give them a life. Let's see what we find here. Welding Jar, Seconds of Us, Botanical Sanctum. None of this is super exciting. Just gonna get the Welding Jar. Maybe it's not the right call. This way we can play a Ravager on 2 and protect it. And that's a monkey. Oh. That is a monkey. Confirmed. Alright, we can steerings and players of us. I think normally Hangout Walk is pretty good in these matchups. I think we'll take that. Are they gonna just kill the Vaz and kill us, basically, or what? I am trading 100%. Yeah, this is a bit outdated, the primer, but it still is good for those of you learning the deck. And I just don't feel I have a grasp of the format good enough for me to like guarantee or guarantee to have like a. Alright, black position. I like how to say it. Everyone's playing black mid range, I guess. I guess they can take both. They did the hang of it. They have another hammer. They have no dudes. I'm just gonna make a dude and trade with it, I guess. So I mean, the Ozelis are like the Ozeli skill is certainly approaching. My one taps out. Not really, but I think we kind of need to block here. Oh. We can protect our construct with a welding jar. Unless the Collians command it. Alright, we can protect it with a welding jar. Alright, they hit us. They find a walking ballista, which is very good for them. Thoughts is, we're not casting this. I think if they had another discard spell, they would have casted it probably. Get us a Vase here. Place a bit better to the board. Make this a 3/3. Thank you. I just took it from the Dallas, so it was not really my invention. I guess Zozoli sets up like a pretty fast kill with this 2 and this 2. That's 2, 2, 3, 3. I think Zavaz is kind of a good deal here. We can make this a 4/4, so he dodges bolt. We have the welding jar. I don't think my opponent has another removal spell. That's why I'm like discard spell. That's why I'm not too. They're fetching. Interesting. I guess they fetch a mountain. Land. They have 2 cards. 3, 4. What the fuck? That's a Turak. Brutal. Brutal instead of Turak. So they did have another discard spell. Pretty brutal. Okay, that happens though. 4/4. Yeah, let's just start hitting them with Enigmas. Alright. You know, we have a lot of good draws here. I might have had a good, like, double Ragavan on the draw, that's true. This contract is pretty big. They need to find a terminate at the end of the back. And the last card is, dude, that's like the best. Actually, the best card. Yeah. The worst thing they can find for us is terminate. So I can attack, I can block and animate, so that means that they probably don't have a bolt. Let's recycle these. This red is good. Oh, they're not blue, but alright, that's fine. Also, this is good. We'll sit here a bit tight. We don't have 3 mana, which is a bit bad, but I think that's fine. We have a lot of lands. We only have 2 Rouses left in the deck, though. Alright, they're fetching. That's a nice land. Double black. Alright. They're getting... Dude, they found a Croxa like that? What a gamer. They can return the Ragavan, or they can just hark as the Croxa. That's not a big deal. But they milled the Croxa like professionals. Yeah. That's a lot of damage coming our way. Alright. That's 1 mana I have only, though. That's a pretty good draw. I mean, maybe I'll let it die. Make a Doctor. Put a counter here. Put a counter here next turn. Could also welding jar it. think Welling jamming it is better. Still have a 5-5. We take 9 here. They have a Ragavan. I guess they can also activate this. Did that Turag was so brutal. I'm just dead. I don't know. I didn't really count. So I block here. I didn't really count, right? So tell me. Looks like I'm dead. Yep. I don't think my opponent was counting really. So Relic is good. Basically, Relic is good. Rebukes are kind of bad, I think. Let's see what he does in this. Grintron, Yagmas, Itron, Johnsara. Chantress, Grintron. You can just cut the Spell Bomb. And the Spell Bomb does bounce Crocs. That's it. Alright, let's just do this. This is a bit tough, this one. This is a bit tough. Like a lot of weird, the Ragavan forcing us to block so much, it's not building up a board. It's kind of brutal. I like this hand, though. Has a turn to Hangover. It's gonna play the steerings just to use our mana, You can get a Patchwork, but it's not that amazing, and we have a lot of 2-drops already. I think just getting the Mouse Nexus is good here. I don't love it, but just having access to it seems very good. Because we're gonna play a Hangover here. I just don't know anything. Oh, still feel playing the Saga is fine. Because we can kill them turn 4 here, so if they tap out for the 3-drop, we just kill them turn 4. If they try to kill here the Hangavag, they play at least 2 Fatal Pushes. Hey yo, Akamani, how are you, man? Dorothy White Walker. We're not gonna block, so we're just gonna attack. Also, this would be kind of nice when we draw it. This is like the best card against us, kind of, so. They could have a K-Command here, it'll be extremely brutal. Because they can destroy, deal 2 or whatever. Dude, you cannot have everything. Alright, they do. I don't have a land, just a bit annoying. Seems like I'm gonna lose this game, actually. I don't really care about the second Ballista. Yeah, missing land drops is... we play 24. I know why it doesn't work, but you get it here anyway. Dothy Void Walker turn 2 is like the best, basically. Turn to Void Walker into turn 3 K command is another one. Oh. We're not gonna win this game. It happens, you know. Just Hirajitsu is like, alright, you win. Like they will 3-for-1 us there, and they will get a. They'll still have the Dothy Void Walker. I don't think there's a way to win. So it happens. Sometimes it happens, guys. They just have it all. Like also game 1, we were forced to block so much. I do feel this version is probably worse against this kind of mid-range decks because you don't really have any like utility lands. But I think these are kind of a small percentage of the match of the meta anyway, and you know you're definitely pretty good against them. It's just the way it lined up, right? Like, thank you, Agent. Enjoy your work. Let's see. This is a bit bad, but I mean, that just... I think we need to mold his hand. Alright, I think we keep this, put back the spell bomb. Or the steerings. I think we put back the spell. Burn. Alright, that's bad. That's a bad land, but it's better to be given it. My burn mold a lot. Alright, so we don't have much to do, so just steerings here. Better to steerings before the Goblin Guide comes down. Zavas. Zavas is good. We're not necessarily need to tap that. You know? And we're on the draw, but I don't have turn 1 Goblin Guide, so maybe we lose. Especially they have also the other guy, no. Double Goblin Guide, right? Either right. Okay, they have triple Goblin Guide. Patchwork, automat. That's not good right now. Alright, let's see if we can stabilize a little bit here. We just lost. I mean, this was just play or draw. Basically, that's all it was to it. Let's play a Hangover with Chomp. We go down to 8 at least. This is Waterlog group. Stream Blaze. But that was only for 1 damage. So. Can we still block? Don't love this land, but we can play Patchworks of Ass. Trade. Also, we can play Hangovers of Ass. Okay, we can play Patchwork. Just play Patchwork. Of Ass. And just throw away one of these 0 drops. May like the Hangover. We can block 1, put the counters. Alright, let's do that. So block. Next turn play. Still only a day live. Everyone has a Ronin. advanced skills. Very hard skills. Can't really afford to take any more damage. Can't really afford to not attack though. So it will not be a game-winning play. They have the other dude, so I think I cannot attack here. I can attack next from next turn and just hope they break. Just keep drawing Goblin Guides. Alright, we're sure. Yeah, I was definitely dead if I attacked there. I'm dead anyway, but when your burn opponent doesn't find a third land, it's pretty bad news. Alright, so I don't know what they do against burn. I don't agree with keeping the steerings. I think that it's a bad idea. We got the bomb. Alright. I mean, that was a beating, but that's what happens when you play against burn. Even though my one multi is 5, I believe. We keep this hand. Play Hangouts again, the Claymore on Hangouts even. Sweet Speed hits us for 1 with the 19. Interesting. Alright. So let's see what we draw. We're gonna play Slayer anyway. This matchup is not about card advantage at all. Opponent could have the Lion Searing Blades, and that's kind of bad. But we're gonna then go Hangabug. We're just gonna chomp here, that's for sure. And then we're gonna go Hangabug, claim their stuff. Alright, they could have a Searing Blades here. No, second dude. Is it worth it? If they bolt me, it's 2 damage. I think it's worth it. Wow, they still bolt me anyway. Stake 2, this dies, make a Doctor. So we play the Forest. I think what we do is we don't make a contract. The contract could be a 3-3. I think getting the hang of it. I think this attack is irrelevant, so I'm not gonna do it. Everyone smashes me. They allow a spike. Sure. So I could clean now. They have Skullcrack is bad, but it's a good time. We also tap out, right? And then maybe just win. Oh wow, they have the Skullcrack. No, Lightning Helix. Oh yeah, Lightning Helix on this. Not really not the worst, you know, because it really prevents 3 damage anyway. And this was dying already. So that's fine. Yeah, this was dying already, so we're not really that bad. Alright, so I don't think I need to make a construct here. Just want to go here. So we're 11. Who's of us? Play these. We play scales. Play Ravager. Putting it here so I can kill them. And I start attacking now. There's a land. I'm blocking both of them. There's no reason not to. Like that forces them to do stuff, right? Skull crack me. Browse trigger. I wonder if they misclicked last time. They have one guy in hand. Lining Helix. I think we've won. Because I can just sack. I mean. So, alright, say if I. Nah, I just sack the Solaris, right? Wait. That's probably no. 7, 9. It's more damage to take it like this, even though they gain some life. 11, 11. That should be plenty of lethal. Let's just pretend that it was not lethal, guys. That's always about it, you know. You just pretend it wasn't lethal. We also don't even show them the full potential of it. Right. We were almost dead here. My opponent didn't have like double Swiss spear. Some very strong hands from OP. Did we won opponent? Alright, let's go! Yeah. I don't like rebukes. I don't like anything really on my sideboard, so let's do this. I don't want to give them a 3-3. My mana is so painful, guys. Snap kept 7. If I draw a green source, this hand is great. So I think I'm gonna keep it. I even have Saga, which can find Rom. You choose Spear again. Green source, please, deck. Not the actual worst. Not the best, maybe, but not good. So I think I can. Depends on what they do. If they bolt these first, I'm gonna go Elden Jar for sure. Yeah, the Searing Blaze. Alright, we take 1. Green source deck? No worries. Not too sorry, man. No green source deck. That's very bad of you. You're getting Moss. Welding Jar. That's so bad. I think I need to take 2. Play these. Then I need to block these, I guess. Depends on what they do. Put counters here. Try to stonewall them. They take 2. That's like probably the draw for it. I guess they would have liked to start with a... It's like a double block the Eidolon. And if they bolt, oh no. Jesus. So I can actually double block plus welding jar the Hangavak to put the counters on it. Dude, double goblin guides. I need some mana here. I need some mana, dealer. No! Dude, that's so unfortunate. Come on, turn 3 and I still haven't drawn a land. Jesus. So I think we do... This is more potential damage. Right, in the wrong lands, right? So we do... We save 1 damage now, though. I think that could be a big deal. But we don't get the triggers. Now let's just kill the Swiss Spear. It's 1 less damage we take. Yeah, let's just take the kill the Swiss Spear here. Say, okay. So they kill first the Bass, which means I actually can welding jar it. So I can welding jar it. The Swiss Spear dies. We still have 2 blockers. Or I can let it die, put the counters here, but that's not so good. Let's just welding jar the Zavas. We kill the Swiss Spear. Swiss Spear. Now the question is, do we want to even play this Osiris? I don't think so. Man, missing this land drop so brutal. I honestly don't think I want to. Take 2, run to 10, plus 3 cards in hand, 2 mana only. So they could have triple bolt and then we're dead. We do have a claim though. I think this Osiris doesn't really do much for us, doesn't it? So we go to 10. What do we die to? We have 2 blockers. So we take 2 damage. No, we take no damage. I don't think we die to anything, so let me play my Osiris. I mean, I guess we die to land triple bolts. Yeah. That's what we die to. I think blocking the Swiss Spear was smart there. We can find a drum and claim our own dude. Or claim this. Depends. Bolts. Bolt who? Maybe they bolt these 2. Oof! Back to exile. Brutal. We'll take 6 here. We do find a lane though. But geez. So brutal. I mean, if we draw a Ravager, maybe we win. It's a pass. So this will represent all right. So if I play my scales, no, it's too low. So I can, so I'm dead on boards. Like I'm dead to any bolt. Just make us a Vase. I could, no, I can't make us a Vase on drum. So you get a drum, block. So what about if I get as a Vase? Is this lethal? No, right? I need one more mana. Ugh. This game is just super difficult. This Eidolon, dudes. Maybe just making a construct. No, it's not prowess, it's burn. But just highlight the nuts. 3 games in a row, actually. So, what could they have that doesn't kill us? That's kind of thing we need to play around here. I'm dying to bolt, I know. I'm dying. I don't have spear in my deck, so it's not gonna happen. So we can do is construct the vase. Yeah, I think construct the vase is the only way. It's the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. So let's just, without to any burn spell they may have. Yeah, I'm dead to bolt. I'm dead to many things. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So I have a chance at least next turn. So I have to do it. So let's play this. Dude, missing these landers was super roll. No, I don't have life linkers. Life linkers are very bad in this deck. So any bolt kills me. That's a land, not a bolt. Searing Blaze kills me. I don't know what they could possibly have that doesn't kill me. Alright. Dude, Swiss Spear, Eidolon, Guide. On the play too. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. I lost to everything. Oh man, burn. Doesn't work for some reason. Streambagger is. So we lost to red black mid range, which maybe I misplayed on, but my opponent also had like Ragavan, turn Raven, turn to Ragavan, and to what was it on 3? I don't remember, like terminate into Turak. That was pretty brutal. And then they went game 2, they went turn to Dothy Walker, turn 3K command. They also had to attack a moon and they put a Crocs in the yard. That was basically it. Yeah, my opponent had a very strong hand game 1. Game 2, they went turn to Dothy, turn 3, K command, turn 4, his jutsu. And I was like, okay. He's just so good, but at the same time, so bad, you know? It's like amazing against some decks and so bad against others. Which I guess is what is the point of it. Spike is playing Pioneer skill? That's pretty sick. So we can 3-2 at least. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have this thing where I don't love the decks I don't make myself, but this list is felt, I guess, alright. I have double Saga here on the play, so let's keep it, I guess. Let's see if this being a Jason would have been relevant. Bubble themselves. Spy above canal. Pass. So that's a mark type gamer. Let's just play a side right away in case they have the Blood Moon, which they don't really play recently. But I mean, they can bold these or consider it, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. This is a fine exchange. We still have a top tier. It's obviously better to have a turn 1 play, but I think my opponent plays Dress down in the main deck. Okay, now we have two Ojesus for the first time. This should be Ojesu. I'll play. So maybe massive effect line in their deck, right? In their hand, right? So their hand is like 5 spells and effect line, maybe. I wonder if they bold that too. That's very aggressive if they do. Holy shit. That's an aggressive line, right? I guess my opponent's playing that has a Morktide in their deck, but we do have a Aether Spellbomb, so it should be pretty hot. Remember Morktide's me here and I get a spell when I bounce it? GG. Almost GG. They actually Morktide here, which is crazy. They got a Morktide, right? They did this just to get the... They put a counterspell on the graveyard too. I guess they will exile the land instead. That's a Morktide, guys. It's common. It's a 7/7 for 1 mana, for 2 mana. Just gonna make these, see what happens. I mean, this is just good. Just gonna make more constructs. I wish I could play the... Maybe bold this one. One is aggressive. We can bounce these when they attack. There's no reason to do it before, right? So this is a very good deck. I mean, they can bold this and do whatever. Maybe play it too. We're Ravager. Saga next turn. The reason I don't play the Osleys here is because I don't feel it will be needed. No, ya terminó también. But either Spellman looks very good against it. They also can, you know, run out of threats. I mean, if they replay their Morktide here, which they can, it's also not going to be that big. It's going to be only a 6/6. And they are tapping out again. Expressive iteration. So they final land, they can Morktide. They're also under a lot of pressure. Right, opponent. Many players have died because of this. This deck feels like it doesn't really need Drone. This is good because you get your red mana and blue mana. I never really fetch for it. And the one time I wanted to fetch for it was super awkward. So I'm not super convinced. I guess my opponent will bolt. It's unfortunate. I go into Arcanis in Cantabria. What is happening there? I'm not in Spain, so going to Cantabria is quite the leap. You always sacrifice it, you know, you never let them. I should too. They can play Mortite once again. We can play more. We can keep Mortiting though. We can play Mortite and Steel. What's happening there in Arcanis? Is it like a big regional? Yes, they can steal our dude, and it's a 2/2. But what happens in there? I'm just curious. And they can make a huge Mortite and hold up counter spell. It's a DRC as well. Serum Visions. Oh, I'm filling up the yard again. Here's a card on top. They draw 2. Maybe address down. That'd be pretty cool. Bottom and top. Made it Mortite. I think they Mortite, they lose the DRC, right? Alright. I can make a construct. One more. That's pretty nice. And or I can play a ballista for x equals 2. I cannot do both. Alright. So I think playing the ballista is kind of good. So I'm just gonna tap for mana, even though it's kind of weird. I'm just gonna get this of us. Dude, I have the wrong art. Blue scales. 6/6. You can make this a 3/3. And then this block is kind of awful. Let's do that. So this is going to be 7/7 and this is going to be a 6/6, right? So I ping here. I think it's fine. I think it's a good matchup. So I ping here. And then we attack. And if they block, whichever one they block, we can ping this. And if they don't block, they're dead. So they kind of have to block. I guess they should block this one. Alright, no blocks. The Mortite is more important than the life, guys. Alright. They really wanted this Mortite, guys. It was bounced for no reason. So I think the Mortite, especially for this blue list, Mortite matchup is probably fantastic. Let me see the sideboard guide. So what do we got in this matchup? I normally got the drum, but apparently not my guy here. I think there's no way you fetch a drum in this matchup, so I'm just gonna cut the drum, and we got a couple of steerings. They're a bit slow. We're bringing the Pongifies to deal with the Mortifies, basically. My opponent had a choice there. They either kept their Mortite alive, or they is that Frogify? It's Pongify. It makes a dude. I mean, this is not great, but it's not the worst. We have the spell bomb. We can draw a line naturally, and my opponent doesn't have DRC. They check our top deck. I don't really love these, by the way. I think this should be alright. Oh, Ragavan. What monster? So we can find a Saga here. I do, so let's get the Saga. Alright, we're gonna get hit by Monkey, guys. That's just life. I'm gonna have 3 mana turn 2. Classic red deck. 3 mana turn 2. What did they exile? What the look? Dude, it's such a blessing, this kind of. I'm probably just gonna die. Whatever I cast is gonna die, right? So Frogify is way worse than Pongify. I love it though. A lot of people try to tell me that being hit turn 1 Ragavan is not the end of the game. I tend to disagree. I feel like when I get hit by turn... A Baron Frog, indeed. They should make another one that's more fun. Yeah, it's my card. Just remember when you could play with your cards. I sure remember. They have counter spell, right? So I could try to play another Hangover. Maybe I steal this one too. Dude, Monk, my opponent's 5 mana turn 4. Vale. Somehow my dude resolved and didn't die. I don't know. There's some weird things my opponent could do that would make it so we actually don't die. That's a foul. That's a draw. You know, you never like to draw a bubble after turn 1. They check their top deck. No, my top deck, okay. They have the fetch land and they check the top deck, so this is the only land they have. Right, this is the only land they have, because if they had another land, they could have just for sure checked their top deck. Still, I think they should check their top deck, right? Like, why wouldn't you? Just taking their sweet time. Bounce my dude. And Pongify you dude, they should Pongify their Hangerwork. They should just put a counter here. Should just put a counter. I think it's gonna get a relic, right? You guys are hanging out like Osiris and Power Relic, which is kind of good, honestly. Well, this is big enough to block this, so no. Some people have. I guess we could get the drum, but I got it, so. You guys think they have Morktide in hand? Like, wouldn't they have casted it? Let's assume they have Morktide in hand. It's coming. Let us assume that. I could charm my construct. They can charm me next turn and probably even kill me. Really behind on mana here. Now do it on the draw step, so we avoid. This round has hit me 5 turns already. Jeez. 2 cards in hand though. They cannot hard cast a Morktide. Alright, let's play an Osiris. Let's play Angular Walker. This actually dies. Do I die too? Yeah. Alright. Expecting skills with Urza? No. We're not so deep in here. Alright. Just sim there. Right, we're on the play. Let's go. Alright, I like this hand. We can go turn 1, drum. And pass. Next, if we draw a land, we are really good. Turn 1 Ragavan again. So, also we're gonna get hit by it, but we can play Scales. It's a vast. Now let's just play Patchwork. Play Scales. I know it gets stabbed or whatever, so that's the last time this guy is gonna hit me. And we pass. This is pretty nice. We get hit by Ragavan, but that's what it is. Then the dude. You can play Ballista, that's not really important. Alright, opponent. We can really raise them. There's a last welding jar. Maybe they play Ballista actually. They could try to bolt here and play the war, but then the welding jar goes like, hey. And then Fetching is my opponent. So I think they're going to play Ballista, actually. Shocks. DRC. Ballista. I can actually kill my opponent here next turn. It takes, holy shit, they got. That's a thing. I want them to use. No, I can't. I can actually kill it. Oh, I just win. When I was like, nope, not having this. Not dealing with this guy here. I mean, I'm just curious what to do. Oh, all right, 9. So what we could do to win here is we cast a Welling Jar, we put a counter here, we sack it. You know? Go Ozolys, put counters on. When they try to ping, we Zavaz on it. If they have tapped out somehow. Weird leak. We lost to Black-Red Midrange and Burn, which is kind of random. I like the deck. I think it's fun. I like basically everything about it. I kind of missed having Gembrazer a bit, but that's whatever. I don't love the drum. It's just kind of awkward, but it's kind of nice at the same time. We just need to change the art. I don't know, I guess I would run another league with this. One change we could make. Yeah, this is not bad. I would like to play the 4th Welding Jar. I just feel the 4th Welding Jar is so good. Maybe over the 4th Steerings. I had a lot of hands with Steerings turn 1, which were kind of like, blah. You also cut the drum for the Steerings. So I like to try this like this. You know? Cut the drum and play 4th Jar. I don't like this Waterlogged Groove. It's been so bad. I think I'd rather play either a 2nd Botanical Sanctum. Probably that's what I would play. Yeah. Like this Waterlogged Groove, man, it's just not.